guys, what's up? Bob here. Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Again, we're going over Fire Fist, so Resonator Fire Fist, obviously, because that's the way to go. So let's go ahead and start looking. I'm just going to kind of go through everything really quick, because we're just kind of doing an update off of the new ban list. So we had to make a couple of changes. So, first off, triple Red Resonator, because he allows you to do your Horse Prince play. If you don't know the Horse Prince play, it's basically this guy into this guy, Caribou. Gives you advantage off of stuff, into this guy, into another search, and all sorts of big advantage. It gives like +4. Rooster, obviously, to make lots of advantage off the Horseman's play. Then we got Bear, and Gorilla, and Dragon, and Boar. Pretty much one of each. Dragon's probably the best one, but Bear's really handy against like certain decks. Gorilla's handy against like Monarchs and stuff, because you can get rid of their field spell. And this is just handy generally to make like Crimson Blader and stuff. And then triple Wolfbark. So basically, really concise monster lineup. It's 14. Wolfbark, obviously going to be amazing against like a lot of things when you just need to make a rank 4, so that's what we're doing. Next up, we're going to do spells. This is 16 spells, so 14 monsters, 16 spells, and then 10 traps. So we got triple Resonator Call to search your Resonators. Some people don't like running 3 search cards and 3 monsters that it searches, but you really want to hit your red Resonators really quick, so this is good. Triple Tenki, because it searches literally everything else in the deck. So once you've got your Resonator, you can like Tenki and get anything else you want. 2 Tensu. It's usually not dead at 2 because you don't draw both at the same time, ideally. But it gives you that extra normal summon, really handy. Just in a lot of different situations. So yeah, really good. This one, actually, I added this one back in. It's Gakko Ku something. Anyway, Anyway, this card, basically, you just target one of your opponent's set spell or traps, and they can't activate it. Really handy. Basically, it just makes it so that you can kind of just, like, know that you're not going to get, like, Solemned or whatever. So that's handy. One Onslaught of the Fire Kings, really nice. Just, if you're going second, it's a really good card to have. Basically, you just summon one of your Beast Warriors from your deck. So that's handy. Then 2 Instant Fusions. You use this to summon Norden. I know I only have 1 Norden now, but you never really draw both of these, so it's not really like that big a deal to have the 2 of them. And then we've got 1 Foolish Burial. Works really well with your Wolfbarks and stuff. 1 Raigeki, because it just destroys your opponent's field, and then you can just attack them and stuff. 1 Magic Planner. You're running a bunch of continuous traps, so you can just like get rid of them and get extra cards. A lot of times, like after they've been used, they'll still stay on the field. So you can use this pretty easy. And then 1 Upstart, because we only have 1 now. Which is a little bit of a bummer, but whatever. So let's go ahead and move this over. And next up, we've just got Traps. Last little bit. Solemn. Really good, 1 of each. You could use 2 of this, but I think 1's fine. Vanities, because it's a continuous trap, and it's, just Vanities. It's really good. 1 Bottomless, because you can just get rid of your opponents. Like if they go for like a big summon, you can just get rid of all of it. And then triple Fiendish Chain, because we need targets for Magic Planner, and also because Fiendish Chain is really good. Call of the Haunted, another target for Magic Planner, and you can like get Wolfbark back, use Wolfbark, activate, and get like another monster, overlay into an Xyz. This stays on the field, so you can Magic Planner it for free, and you don't lose anything. And then we've got 2 Tensen, because it's searchable off of Dragon, which is really handy. I had this at 1, but there were a bunch of situations where I like had Dragon on the field, and I could have used his effect to get another, but I didn't have another one in my deck, so 2's fine. And I used it at 2 for a while. It wasn't like amazingly cloggy. Every now and then you would clog, but like every deck clogs occasionally. So next up we just got extra deck, 2 Tiger King, because he's really good. He can use his effect to negate all the opposing, or all non-Beast Warriors effects to get rid of, or to make the Cosmo Spaceships vulnerable. And then after you do that, you can summon this guy. 2 Cardinal. We bumped this. I don't remember if he was at 2 last time I did a deck profile, but this guy at 2 is amazing. Basically, you detach 2 materials, target 2 Fire Formation or Fire Fist monsters on your field or graveyard, and then 2 cards that are face up on your opponent's side of the field or in their graveyard. Send all of the targets back to the deck, which is super amazing. It's just like a double Castel plus an Emerald, so really nice. 1 Dweller, because it's really good against like BA and stuff. Castel, because there were situations where 101 wasn't able to hit certain things, like face up continuous spells or like field spells or whatever, where Castel could, so I switched him out. 1 Dark Rebellion, which is actually super bright, LOL. Basically, just for attacking over stuff. Utopic Future, we lost to Norden, so I had an extra spot, and Utopic Future is actually really good against Cosmos, especially because you can make, like, all of these guys, or you can make, like, 2 of these guys really easily in the same turn, and then you can just go into this, and it's like, okay, cool. Then 1 Norden, because we have 1, and then for Synchros, 2 Horse Prince, for your big plays, 1 Vulcan, because I wanted a target that wasn't Horse Prince, or, like a level 6 Synchro that wasn't Horse Prince. 1 Kieran, 1 Crimson Blader for like Monarchs and stuff, and it's just really good generally against like Rogue. And then 1 Trish, because it's just amazing. So, last but not least, side deck, keep in mind this is incredibly localized, so if, I'm not like prepared for certain things, it's like maybe that's not a problem in my locals. 2 Mexi, really good side deck card. 2 Flying Sea, I actually had this used against me and it would have been a really big problem, so I was like, oh, maybe I should run that. So, I'm trying it. It's been okay. Then 2 MST, because I don't have Twin Twister and MST's fine. Triple System Down for, not only for like Cosmo and stuff, but also for these weird like Dynamists and Despots and stuff. It just hits everything. So we have all of those at locals, so you gotta watch out for them. Triple Mask of Restrict, because it's really good against Monarchs, and Monarchs are a super cheap deck, so anybody could potentially be running them. And then triple Iron Wall, because it's really good for like Cosmos and other rogue things. Anyway, that's pretty much everything. I'm not really sure why the last deck profile that I tried to upload this a while ago, but it got marked as spam, so I just re-recorded it. Hopefully this one doesn't. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye.